Welcome to yet another episode of my 2 cents, and today we discuss the sibling rivalry between the Deputy President William Ruto and Baringo Senator Gideon Moi. The differences between these two people are going to work more, and so far are working more to the benefit of Gideon Moi than they are doing for William Ruto. And this is the reason, continuously, the more they continue to fight, the more they continue being at loggerheads, the more they make Kenyans aware that Gideon Moi is a probable candidate for president in 2022. So William Ruto is helping Gideon to publicize himself as a candidate for 2022, which this is something that the deputy president ought not to have fallen into. Gideon Moi is not investing into publicity, is not investing into telling people that he is vying for 2022. But it is William Ruto, through continuing to be at loggerheads with Gideon Moi, that is making people aware that Gideon Moi is a potential candidate for 2022. And the other mistake that William Ruto is making is that he is continuously exposing the side of Gideon Moi that Kenyans got to realize about Uhuru Kenyatta, and therefore made Uhuru Kenyatta the president of Kenya. The more they continue to fight, the more Kenyans get to discover that Gideon Moi is a humble man, that Gideon Moi is a well-meaning Kenyan. Take an example of the funeral in Baringo County. This was a funeral at the home ground of Gideon Moi. But all these other MPs aligned to the deputy president came up to attack the Baringo senator in his own home ground. But we did not see a retaliation attack from Gideon Moi's people on the deputy president. Gideon Moi's people kept it cool. And Gideon Moi did not attack the deputy president per se. He also kept it cool. What therefore do Kenyans get to understand from this? They get to see that Gideon Moi is not confrontational. Gideon Moi is a peace-loving Kenyan. And ordinarily, in politics, it is very dangerous to portray a prince as a well-meaning and good-hearted person. He will always attract more people than you will. Because William Ruto is portraying himself, yes, as is trying to come up with the analogy that he is a hustler, and therefore he will relate more with the so-called hustler community of the country. But he should, in doing that, he should not mess up and also portray himself as someone who is very confrontational. Because for a president, Kenyans will less likely want a president who is very confrontational. They want somebody calm, they want somebody who looks like he is peace-loving. And the more the attacks on Gideon, the more they make him look like he is a peace-loving Kenyan. The more the attacks they put on him, the more they make Kenyans feel like he is a right candidate. Despite the fact that Gideon Moi is a very rich and is from the dynasties, he is also well-meaning and he is good. That is what he should not run into. It should also be remembered that one of the narratives that will come up very heavily is the narrative that William Ruto is the one who supported Uhuru Kenyatta. Actually, in this country, it is William Ruto who brought dynasties, because the rest of the presidents, none of them was a son of a president. It is only Uhuru Kenyatta who became president, and he was the son of a president. And the person who supported him to be president is William Ruto. It will therefore not make sense for the same William Ruto to now say that he should campaign against dynasties. If William Ruto remembers that he told Kenyans that you cannot judge Uhuru Kenyatta on the sins of his father, then he should also remember that Gideon Moi will probably not be judged on the sins of his father. Consistency is key in politics. But that's my 2 cents.